Greetings fellow tank commanders. In this video I'm going to be showing you a game that I played in the AT-15A. This is a tier 7 British premium tank destroyer with preferential matchmaking. The game I'm playing is a standard battle on Widepark with tier 7 as the top tier and no artillery. Now one thing I quickly want to point out is that I'm running tea and pudding with my AT-15A. I started running this when I hit the 85% mark in the damage standing, and it helped give me that little bit of an advantage I needed to get my third mark of excellence. I don't find this tank needs it, but I was making between 40 and 100,000 silver every game, and even when I added this premium consumable, I still made roughly the same amount, if not more. With no artillery in the game, I decided I would take a little bit of a shortcut. I wanted to head towards the bridge area on the map, which is just off to my left. With the AT-15A's armor being quite reliable, I want to use it in close quarters, especially since it was a tier 7 game. But this enemy Cromwell Knight has other ideas for me. It's risky trying to make such an aggressive assault move so early in the game, and it does not pay off for him. I managed to bounce an autoloader clip from the enemy light tank off my rear armor there, but it's only from a tier 4. And I've obviously got the attention of the enemy because this is another medium tank coming to try to swarm me. I quickly back up to the wall so that this medium tank can't get behind me, but I fumble with my controller and I take a bad hit there. I was tempted to use my repair kit to chase this medium tank down, but it's so early in the game that I didn't want to. This is a far from ideal situation for the AT-15A, and now there's another tank coming to try to swarm me. I know that medium tank is now behind me and I can't fight two enemies on different sides, so I've got to move forward and try to take out this BDR. Oh no, two more enemies have now joined in the fray. A tier 4 light tank and a tier 5 tank destroyer. The heavy tank goes down and what a foolish ram by that light tank. The odds are quickly changing in my favor. This medium tank realizes the trouble that he's in, but I have two tank destroyer teammates that are supporting me now, so he has nowhere to go. Now all that's left is this tier 5 tank destroyer and he's trying to run away. But not on my watch. We just passed the 2-minute mark of the game and already 5 tanks tried to swarm me and I managed to pick up 4 kills. I cannot believe that I managed to survive that and with almost half my hit points. How taking one little shortcut could go so wrong and then so right. My team has a good advantage now, so I'm going to try to keep the momentum and go after this Tiger 1. He probably moved forward to support his aggressive teammates, but now he's way overextended and he's an easy target for us. With the improved ventilation that I have the tank equipped with, as well as the tea and pudding, I have my reload time down to 3.75 seconds. That means I'm shooting 16 rounds a minute with a gun that's fairly reliable, so I can just rip apart these lightly armored targets with my 2400 damage per minute. And because of the preferential matchmaking, there's only a few tanks that I find that the AT-15 struggles penetrating, and in those scenarios I can just switch to the APCR rounds and it's usually okay. I probably should have tried to track this Churchill gun carrier, and because of it I missed out on an opportunity for a finishing shot. My team now has a significant lead over the enemy, and so it's just a matter of cleaning up the remaining stragglers. I had expected to have a slow and prolonged battle underneath the bridge, but this game has turned out completely different than what I was expecting. Wow, that's a brutal hit from a tier 5 tank destroyer. Messing up that first shot on this tank destroyer almost cost me my life, but fortunately RNG's on my side and he misses his shot. And that gives me my 6th kill of the game. Since this is a small map, I'm able to pick up quite a few damage hits right at the end of the game. And once again, we get to see how devastating this rate of fire can be. Even with my whole team shooting at this Tiger 131, I'm still able to cram in 4 shots before he's destroyed. Fortunately, that Tiger 131 shot just goes into my track and doesn't deal any damage. And that allows me to get another kill to finish off the game. Now let's check the post-game stats and see how I did. For this game, I managed to earn 110,000 silver without any multipliers. That's with using a premium consumable for 20,000 silver, but I didn't have to fire any of my premium ammunition in this game. In this game, I dealt 4,559 damage, assisted with 251 damage, and destroyed 7 enemies while blocking 1,627 damage. All that in just 4 minutes and 10 seconds. This earned me high caliber, steel wall, cool-headed, top gun, and unfortunately only a mastery badge first class. I also managed to get 5 points towards the Dunkirk earn-op, while giving a nice boost to my damage standing. I placed at the top of my team, earning a base XP of 2,029. I managed to hit 30 of my 37 shots and penetrate all of those. Those are some great numbers, but remember, most of my fighting was done at close range. In terms of crew and module damage, I injured the radio operator in the BDR G1B, damaged the ammo, gun, and radio in the VK30.02D, and damaged the fuel tank and destroyed the viewport in the VK30.01P. Well, that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing that awesome game with the AT-15A. I was quite lucky to survive with so many tanks swarming me so early in the game, but it just goes to show you how beastly this AT-15A can be when it's top tier. Just remember that with this tank, it's very risky to take your fire extinguisher out of your loadout. As a turretless tank destroyer, enemies are constantly going to want to swarm you, so if you're going to take it out, you should probably be a little more cautious than I was in this game. I had a lot of fun 3-marking the AT-15A, and I'm looking forward to a lot more games with it. Stay tuned for more awesome World of Tanks videos.